Good morning, this is Josh, and we're reading John chapter 3 from the Aramaic text. Well, I should say a transliteration of the Arabic text. I hope you're doing well this morning. Let's jump into this amazing story. Then there was there a certain Gabra, man from the Frishe, the Pharisees. His name was Nicodemus, and Arcuna, a ruler of the Yahudi. This one came unto Yeshua at night, and said unto him, Rabbi, my master, we know that you are a Malfana, a teacher sent from Allah. For a Nash, a man, isn't able to do these atwata, miraculous signs, which you do, except he whom Allah, God, is with. Yeshua answered and said unto him, Amin, Amin, truly, truly, I say unto you, that if a Nash isn't born anew, literally born from the beginning, it isn't possible that he will see the Malkuth Allah, the kingdom of God. Nicodemus says unto him, How is it possible that an old Gabra may be born, unless it is possible to enter again the second time unto the womb of his mother, and be born? And Yeshua answered and said unto him, Amin, Amin, truly, truly, I say unto you, that if a Nash, a man, isn't born from the Maya, the water, and the Rukha, the Spirit, it isn't possible that he may enter unto the Malkutha Dalaha, the kingdom of God. The thing which is born from the Besra, the flesh, is Besra, flesh, and the thing which is born from the Ruha, the Spirit, is spirit. Don't be amazed that I say unto you that it is necessary for you to be born anew, literally, from the beginning. The wind, the place which it pleases blows, and you hear the sound, but you don't know from where it comes and unto where it goes. Thus so is everyone who is born from the Ruha, the Spirit. Nicodemus answered and said unto him, How can these things be? Yeshua answered and said unto him, You are a Malfana de Israel, a teacher of Israel, and you don't understand these things? Amin, Amin, truly, truly, I say unto you, that the thing which we know we speak, and the thing which we see we testify, and our testimony you don't receive. If of the Ara, the earth, I have spoken unto you, and you aren't believing, how, if I speak unto you of the Shmaya, the heavens, will you believe? And no Nash man was ascended unto the Shmaya, the heavens, except that one who has descended from the Shmaya, the heavens, the Son of Man, that one who is in the Shmaya, the heavens. And as Moses lifted up the Huya, the serpent, in the Madbra, the wilderness, the desert, thus so the Son of Man is destined to be lifted up, so that every Nash who believes in him would not be lost, but rather may have from them lives which are eternal. For Allah, God, has thus so loved the Alma, the world, in such a way that he would give his only begotten, or unique one of a kind, Son, that whoever might believe in him would not be lost, but rather may have for them lives which are eternal. For Allah, God, hasn't sent his Son into the Alma, the world, to judge the Alma, the world, but rather that they may have eternal lives through him, literally by his hand. Whoever that believes in him isn't judged, and whoever that doesn't believe from this time is judged, because he hasn't believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Allah, God. Thereupon this is the judgment, that the Nura, the light, has come into the Alma, the world, and the sons of men love the darkness more than the Nura, the light, for their works are evil. For all who do wickedly hates the Nura, the light, and doesn't come towards the Nura, the light, so that their works might not be reproved. But that one who does the Shrara, the truth, comes towards the Nura, the light, so that their works might be known, that they are done in Allah, God. After these things, Yeshua and his disciples, his students, came unto the land of Yehud, Judea, and there he remained with them, and immersed, baptized. But Yohanan John was also immersed, baptized in Aenon, which is on the bank of Shalem, because there was much water there, and they were coming and were being immersed, baptized. For Yohanan John was not yet thrown into the prisoner's house. Then there was a dispute from one of the Talmideh, the disciples of Yohanan John, with a certain Yehudei concerning purification. And they came to Yohanan John, and said unto him, Rabban, our master, that one who was with you at the crossing of the Jordanan, the Jordan, whom you testified about, look, he also immerses, baptizes, and many are coming to him. Yohanan John answered and said unto them, A son of man is unable to receive a thing from his soul's desire, except if it be given unto him from the Shmaya, the heavens. You testify for me that I have said that I am not Meshikha, the anointed one, but rather I'm the Shlikha, the sent one, the emissary, who is ahead of him. For he who has the Kaltha, the bride, is the Khatna, the bridegroom, but the Rakme, the friend of the Khatna, the bridegroom, the one who stands and listens unto him for joy, greatly rejoices, because of the Khaled Kathna, the voice of the bridegroom. Look, now then, this my joy is fulfilled. It is fitting for that one to increase, and for me to decrease. For the one who has come from above is higher than all, and he who is from the earth he speaks from the earth. That one who comes from the Shmaya, the heavens, is higher than all. And the thing which he has seen and has heard, he testifies to, and no Nash man receives his testimony. But that one who receives his testimony has confirmed, literally, has set his seal, that Allah, God, is true. For the one whom Allah has sent, he speaks the words of Allah, for Allah, God, has given him the Rukha, the spirit of measure, by measure. Abba the Father loves the Son, and has given all things into his hands. He who believes in the Son has Hayye, life, which is eternal, and he who isn't obedient to the Son will not see Hayye, life, but rather the wrath of Allah, God, will remain upon him. Wow, so many things to ponder. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this story of Nicodemus coming to Jesus at night and explaining the mystery to have life eternal? And then John the Baptist reiterating, he must increase, I must decrease. Talks about how the Father loves the Son and gives all things into his hands, and even gives life, which is eternal, through the Son. Powerful statements about the identity of Jesus Christ. Alright, let's take a look at the same passage from the biblical Greek. I'm reading from the Berean Interlinear Bible. Verse 1. Hande anthropos ekton pharisaion Nicodemus anoma auto argzon ton Iudeon. There was now a man of the Pharisees, Nicodemus, named to him a ruler of the Jews. Autos elthen pros auton nuktas kai epen auto. Rabbi, oidamen hati apo theou alleluthas, didaskalas audes gar dunatai tautata semia poien, hasu poies ian me othias met autu. He came to him by night and said to him, Rabbi, we know that from God you have come, a teacher, no one for is able these signs to do that you do, if not should be God with him. Wow, even Nicodemus acknowledges that. Let's see, Nicodemus, a member of the Sanhedrin. Alright. Verse 3. Apekrethe Jesus kai epen auto emin legosoi enme tis genethe anothen audunatai iddin ten basalin tau theou. Answered Jesus and said to him, Truly, truly, I say to you, if not anyone be born from above, not he is able to see the kingdom of God. Lege pros auton ho Nicodemus, pos dunatai anthropos genethenai, geron on me dunatai esten quilian tes metros autu dioteran eselthen kai genethenai. Says to him Nicodemus, how is able a man to be born old being? Not is he able into the womb of the mother of him a second time to enter and to be born? Apekrethe Jesus, amin amin, legosoi ian, metis genete, ex udatas kai pneumatas, audunatai eselphen esten basalian tau theou. Answered Jesus, Truly, truly, I say to you, if not anyone be born of water and of the Spirit, not he is able to enter into the kingdom of God. Gegenemenan ectes sarkas, sargs esten kaito, gegenemenan ectau pneumatas, pneuma esten. That have been born of the flesh, flesh is, and that having been born of the Spirit, Spirit is. Wow. Me theaumases hati epon soi, de humas genethesnai, enothen. Not do wonder that I said to you, it is necessary for you all to be born from above. To pneuma, apu thele, bene, kai ten phonen auton, aques, al uk oidas, pothen argzetai, kaipu upage, autos estentas ho gegenemonos, ectau pneumatas. The wind where it wishes blows, and the sound of it you hear, but not you know from where it comes and where it goes. Thus is everyone, having been born of the Spirit. Epikrathe Nicodemus kai epen auto, pos dunatai tauta genestai, answered Nicodemus and said to him, how are able these things to be? Apekrathe Jesus kai epen auto, sue o didaskalas tau Israel, kai tauta au genoskes. Amin amin, lego soe hati ho oidamen, lalumen kai ho orakamen, marturiamen kai ten marturian au emon au lambanete. Answered Jesus and said to him, you, the teacher of Israel, and these things not know? Truly, truly, I say to you, that what we know we speak, and what we have seen we bear witness to, and the witness of us not you people receive. Verse 12. Eta epigeia, epon humen kai au pestuate, tos ian epo, humenta eporania, pestuosete. If things earthly I have told you, and not you believe, how if I tell to you the things heavenly, will you believe? Kai udes anabek bekken, eston urenon, eme ho ektau erenu, katabas, ho ias, tau anthropu. And no one has gone up into heaven, if not the one out of heaven, having come down, the Son of Man. Kai kathos mioses, upsosen, ton apsen ente ereo, autos hupsothenai, diaton Yion tau anthropu. 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, thus to be lifted up it behooved the Son of Man, so that everyone believing in him may have life eternal. Let me read 15 in the Greek. Henapas ho pistuo en auto, exe zoen enian, so that everyone believing, pistuo, having faith and trusting, to be entrusted with. In him may have life eternal. Wow, anyone trusting in Jesus, having faith in Jesus, can have this life eternal. Really wonderful. Well, I've got to pause at this time. I didn't quite get to the end of the chapter, but I have another meeting here shortly. Wow. Jam-packed full of beautiful information here.